to be SMHS. This one was requested for us to take a look at, up 754%. Don't be fooled here because that was yesterday. I just want to make sure you guys understand that. So that was yesterday. Today, right now, it looks like no volume. This one was requested, like I said. What I'm looking at right now, for the person that requested this, the biggest issue right out of the gate that I'm seeing with this one is going to be the volume. The good thing is obviously this thing can move with volume. You get the right volume in there, pile, this thing can go right through the gates, and we could see that going on right now. But unfortunately, just doesn't have enough volume. You're going to have a little bit of resistance right here at the 1 cent mark. After that, you can go up much higher, but really comes down to the volume. I can't add too much more other than that. But you know, you've requested some really nice ones here in the past, and add this one to the list just to keep an eye on for now. Once that volume comes in, I think that it'll have much more potential. And looking at this also, one other thing that was up that big with only 188,000 shares traded, and it opened at 0037. Imagine what 2 million shares would do to this thing of buying pressure. I'll hand it over to Joe.
Yeah, I was just looking over at the annual report and stuff. I don't see any news on it. So what I do see for March 15th, 2017, there was an attorney letter with respect to current information. So then they had the annual report from the 31st of there from February 10th, and they also had another one. And so I was just pulling that up to see what's up. Let's see. I'll go over what they do. I mean, I just brushed on this really quick. It doesn't look that bad. And the total liabilities are up a little bit, but I mean, they have money on hand. 13,000 as opposed to 18, and then total current assets is 330,000 as opposed to 352 from December 31st, 2015. Let's see. I want to see what they do. All right, so it says Smart Holdings Incorporated started its organic agricultural investments through an acquisition in 2013. So it says. All right, interesting. I'm going to go right to their website now for it. Sorry, David. All right. All right, so the primary interest of Smart Holdings Incorporated is the food sector. Our main activity at present is the production, processing, and trading of organic agricultural products. Our focus is the primary interaction between developed countries that use technology and knowledge as its best, and developing countries which are applying less technology in their processes, and as a consequence have a lower production, require more workforce, and finally have less competitive prices in the international markets. Smart Holdings Incorporated is active in organic agriculture and is considering acquiring greenhouse production, livestock farming, production, and renewable energy generation. Let's see. So in operation since so they have an Anatolian walnut production company, and it's in operation since 2007 in Turkey. And Anatolian Walnut Production Company is engaged in the production of organic walnuts and was acquired by Smart Holdings Incorporated in April 2013. So right now they're in the walnut industry, and they're interested, I'm guessing, to acquire more. And then with this annual report, I mean, obviously it's there. It's only 7 pages. It's something to look at. Let's see what they make. All right, so their revenue for as opposed to the December 15th, well, 2015, it was $416,682 in revenue for the 2015. 2016, it was $199,091 with the cost of revenues are down, obviously. The gross profit, though, was $81,000 for 2016. And then for 2015 is 228, 210. So I'm not really sure what the difference came from and everything else. But I mean, obviously, when you do your due diligence, you'll be able to figure it out. So as always, if you want to continue researching this company, just go right over to that SMHS Board on Investors Hangout. And from there, you can pull up the filings on the company and basically go back on all the different reports, get an idea of where that decline came from, and see where they're going as of now. Because I mean, they're paying current. They got that lawyer letter from the 15th. So, and as always, if you have an opinion on the company, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that are using the site daily.
All right, there we go with the chart. Like I said, the chart, just looking at it, especially with the share structure, I mean, obviously, we didn't pin down exactly what's going on with the share structure and stuff like that. But as I said, 188,000 shares traded. I mean, over here is a day with 2.2 million shares. You know, of course, it moved a little bit bigger, obviously, yesterday with less volume. Goes hand in hand with what I said. If it gets 2 million in buying pressure, sure, this thing could take off, but you just need the more volume, more interest in it. It'll have the potential. So nice find. Thank you for bringing this one to us. And if you follow SMHS, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. And get out there and share this video. If you have a hot stock that you would like to share with us, head over to investorshangout.com/live.